Greetings, friend of the Grummles.
The Burlap Trail, the Kota Base Camp. Aha, Hero Grummles. Welcome to Kota Base Camp. Enjoy good fortune from most happy Grummle delivery.
Farewell, friend of the Grummles.
Seems I'm up to 414 average now. There's nothing like a good cup of kava when the seeds are roasted just right, ground fresh, and brewed in pure water. Perfect for the weary traveler or studious monk. Kota Peak is famous for its kava bushes. No other can survive at this elevation. Grummles make a very good living selling kava Kota Belend, but it's dangerous now thanks to my cousin here. He's got the wildlife up there hooked on kava with his scheming. Kava Kota is more scarce than ever with Goots gobbling it up, and yet he's hoarding it in their caves. Bet you good for any berries you bring down from Kota. Here, take a sample. Eat it. See the power of kaffa. Lots of yetis in Kota. Yep. Usually not too dangerous. Usually just eat goots. Then they ate the goots full of kaffa. Keen Bean shoots goot for a mean glance. Now they are moody, cranky, sleep a lot, but never seem rested. Typical kaffa addicts. Gonna come out of these caves soon, I'm sure. Come looking for more kaffa. Then we're all in trouble. I'm such a lucky don't. I ruined Uncle Kaffa Bean's kaffa trade. Keen Bean's kaffa trade. I messed up bad. It's hard work cutting seeds out of the kaffa berries. But then I noticed goots eat the berries up and give back the seeds. In a day or so. But everything I had to the goots on Kota Peak. Kaffa good for Grummles and Pandaria. Not good for goats, yetis and hosen. You should know that. What was I thinking? I'm such a lucky don't. But everything I had to the goots on Kaffa Peak. No, they're nuts. Charging everything that moves. Kaffa used to be safe for Grummles to gather Kota used to be safe for Grummles to gather Kaffa. Not anymore. Not with them goots. Will you help? It was genius. Kaffa berries go in the goot. Seeds come out. Kaffa Kota is already rare and worth a fortune. But my invention, Kaffa Goot, it's a gourmet. But it's over now. Uncle's upset and Peak is a muss. All that's left is to collect the rest of the Kaffa Goot and never make it again. We'll ask you to gather it. Kind of a musky task, not fit for a hero. Just mark it so we can easily find it when the mountain is safe again. So yeah, another shit quest. Don't really remember any from Classic. Probably just didn't get them. But I remember one in Burning Crusade. They're kind of a running team in Blizzard. At least we haven't had to lick any shit for tracking. Yes, that is a thing. Apparently hunters do that. They're disgusting people. I'm not even commenting on anything else. I know some people really hate hunters. I'm not even commenting on that. I'm just commenting on the idea of licking excrement. Maybe that guy was trolling, but it looked like he literally licked shit. I remember hearing a story online. Apparently, at the Olympics, some athletes wanted to hunt, so they had some goats flown in for them. But they didn't hunt all the goats, and so the goats have now remained in this like park area. But the park wasn't really built to sustain them. So instead of being in their proper environment, now you know the like mountain goats climb, the rock side. It's for licking salt deposits. So the goats are desperately missing the salt that they normally get in their natural environment. So apparently they attack people and try and lick salt off them, like sweat or otherwise. I'm sure if a goat suddenly descends and rams you, you're probably gonna piss yourself. So yeah, they try and get it one way or the other from people going through. That was the claim, and it's fucking unhinged, making me believe it's not true. But at the same time, there's a certain degree of incompetency to the whole thing that, you know what, makes it sound true. So yeah, I'm not believing it, but honestly, I could, on some level, almost see it being true. Because it's just like, well, that's a fuck up and a half. Like, this is a lot of hit points. Mounted. Well, aren't you a meaty bastard? There was another player here. Alright, no, not for it. I can sense your fear. Knock it off, Hannibal Lecter. Becomes hyperfixated and stabs at the air. Okay, that's the mechanics at a 5. Damn it. Come on. Tank this. Avoid that. Stun the other tank. Can't. I think this might be a wipe. God, what blade for it was. Last fucking second. It took time to mark shit in the middle of all this. Okay, you can't interrupt it for long. It's proper spacing. Oh, Blade Fury, I thought it was the tank one. Well, move either way. If it's the tank one, he would just pivot. swear they were following me to storms. Feared what I already have. Magnifico. And 5 treasures. Very nice. Oh, okay, they're just grabbing something I'm not interested in. So, like, Pandaria here is meant to be a mountain, but it really doesn't feel like much of a thing. Like, some of the areas feel mountainous, but the rest is just like, dude, you're basically up a story, you know? Like, this bit's obviously mountainous, but here, compared to here, it's just an upland area, you know? It doesn't, it comes off a bit strong calling it mountainous, you know? Actually, I should have popped, I never popped wings during that previous fight, did I? Wings and the other thing. Wow, I really am my enemy's biggest supporter. Still not as much of a fanboy as goddamn Sekiro is. I beat Sekiro a while back, and I had a look at Inner Genichiro, and it's just like, you reimagine the fight with Genichiro, but make him utterly cracked. Give him abilities he never had, and make him really cool, like your enemy's biggest hype man. All in the effort of beating an even tougher version of him. I didn't do it. I discovered that like all my grinding and work was actually entirely irrelevant to the gauntlets, and I was just like, yeah, fuck this noise. I just focused on what was relevant for the achievements. There's always plenty of stuff in FromSoft games that isn't actually needed for the achievements, and that was one of them. So, yeah, I could just skip the gauntlets. Oh, it's this cave. Same one in Redridge. These unassuming little berries pack a lot of power. It is Redridge. This should be more than enough berries to satisfy Uncle Keenbean. As you bundle the berries together, you hear a mighty roar echo across the mountain, followed by the squeal of a terrified Grummel. The roar bells out again, louder and more fierce than any Yetis you've encountered so far. Again, a Grummel voice replies, "Eep, please, great Kota Khan. Forgive, Grummel, let me go. I'll bring lots of kaffa right away, promise." Beast called Kota Khan answered with another meaty roar. Nephew Burberry. Kota Khan wants more kaffa. What are you fed her all I have? Then I tried giving her a nice bow, but she's not satisfied. The terrified Grummel gulps and leans in to whisper, "Think she smelt the kaffa I drank for breakfast." You brought kaffa, you magnificent look you do. Hurry, let's give it to her. Maybe she won't have us both for a snack. Look, pretty girl, look. Nice rain, I brought some kaffa treats for you. Think it's working? Ah! I'm not sure she could fit out of that easily. We're alive. God, that was janky. And she's doubled. You made it! Yetis are tough enough on their own. Can't imagine what a cranky kaffa addict Yeti must be like. You brave, or lucky, or dumb. Maybe all three. Think you need a cup of kaffa. Okay, he doesn't seem to be doubled. Okay, well, she's not eating anybody. That's a good start. She must want more kaffa, but we gotta give her something to do with all that energy. Extra energy. God, the burl up trail. She could mass hosing out there all day. Rob turns a mass beast. What do you think, pretty girl? Want to smash hosens? I think so. Here, feed her my emergency flask of kaffa. She likes you. What have I done? We're all dead. Thank you, friend. Let this be a lesson to you. Never feed the goots. Great. I'll get up there and harvest them soon. Cousin Gopher begins wrapping long strips of linen around his hands. Can't believe this was a good idea. Massive Yeti looks at you expectantly. Okay, leap smash. Curse cooldown of Hosen Snack. Headbutt. Have to hand the passive. Auto attacks have a chance of sending nearby victims flying, doing additional damage. No, I'm glad we didn't have to kill her, so.
I'm out of range.
These abilities you just can't do. Alright. There we go.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, target abilities just do not work here.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Can't smash all of us.
That's
Want a
spell
bet?
isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet.
Okay, when I do this, if there's someone in range, she just puts the ability on cooldown.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Rook and Wicked, get back here.
That's still recharged. I can't cast that.
Yeah, no. Her heal ability is just not working. She refuses to grab any hosen.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Honestly, I do think this is what the hosen need once in a while. Is just a regular like calling, because
That's still recharged.
they're refusing to actually farm and just insistent on killing people
Ready yet.
in various
Still recharged.
horrible ways, such as feeding them alive to goddamn yetis or doing fucked up rituals on them,
Spell isn't ready yet.
burning them to death with their totems, rather than have, do anything to improve their lot in life. Yeah,
I can't cast that yet.
sorry, I'm gonna be kind of hardline against them. Oh, apparently Unleash Hell is still broken. Here we go. She's not doubled now, at least. Wow, that was violent. Not sure what I was expecting. Thanks to you, I think we may have just formed a mutually beneficial relationship with the terror of Kota Peak. Alright, it's time to take Kota out for her walk. Brew 2 fresh pots of coffee just for her, and she's all fueled up. The burlap grind. I love the Grummels have just gotten behind the idea of using a giant yeti to murder 100 hosen a day. But it also speaks to the hosen population that that's even viable. That they can purge 100 a day and still have 100 more for the next day, and the next day, and the next day.